What's up, Westport? Today's October 24th. I'm Mia.
I'm Rakaya, and you're watching The RePort.
Earlier this month, our staff and students participated in activities celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month.
We recognize the extraordinary contributions of Hispanic Americans and their mark on our society.
Here's a look into the Hispanic Heritage Day celebration hosted by the Westport High Spanish Club.
Hi, I'm Sahid, and we're going to go around Westport's campus interviewing students and staff members, asking what does Hispanic Heritage Month mean to them.
Hi, what's y'all's names?
I'm Tito.
I'm Paloma.
What does Hispanic Heritage Month mean to y'all?
Hispanic means to me like it gets us a chance to embrace our culture and like what we really went through, you know?
I think it's to be proud of our roots and from where we came from, and to know how the generations from back then work hard to build our future now.
Thank you. Hi, sir. What's your name?
Fernando.
Hi. What does Hispanic Heritage Month mean to you?
Hispanic Heritage Month, Heritage Month to us is like, well, it's more about our culture and our important figures from different countries that are Hispanic, like let's say Colombia, Mexico, Puerto Rico, and all that stuff, yeah. So, and our importance that, we celebrate our heritage here in America too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hi, so what's your name?
Noel.
What does Hispanic Heritage Month mean to you?
Man, it means everything for me. I mean, these type of months we celebrate everything, our culture, everything. In Puerto Rico, matter of fact, we sometimes celebrate Taínos, which is like our native, like Native Americans say, like the native Puerto Ricans say we're the first ever people to be in our island, and they were colonized by Spain too. And this month we learned so much. I mean, I learned about Simón Bolívar and a bunch of other people.
Hi, sir. What's your name?
I'm Luis, Mr. Santiago.
What does Hispanic Heritage Month mean to you?
Well, it means a lot, like I'm Puerto Rican, and like I think to be Hispanic, it's very important, right? Actually, probably Spanish is like the third language like most spoken in the whole world, and we have a lot of countries. So, and especially here in Florida, I think we have a lot of like a big community. So it's important that we can represent, that we're being represented.
Hi, so what's your name?
Jeremy.
What does Hispanic Heritage Month mean to you?
It means a lot, I'm Hispanic, my whole family's Hispanic. It's great to be Hispanic.
I want to thank Westport High School's TV production team for letting me take over the segment. Now back to the anchors.
Congratulations to Jade and Fernando Castro for winning the Best Dressed Award.
We loved seeing everyone in traditional Hispanic attire.
Caden had the opportunity to stay with our AP Spanish students and teachers to learn what Hispanic Heritage Month means to them.
Now to Caden.
Hey Westport, my name is Caden, and today I'm going to be going around asking teachers what does Hispanic Heritage Month mean to them. What does Hispanic Heritage Month mean to you?
Hispanic Heritage Month, I think is very important, especially here at Westport, because many of our students are of Hispanic descent, or they come from Hispanic countries. So the celebration of the Hispanic Heritage Month gives them the opportunity to embrace their heritage and to inspiring them a sense of belonging and a sense of community in the school.
What does Hispanic Heritage Month mean to you?
Well, it means a lot because we can bring the importance of the Hispanics in this country. So we make the effort also to, make the Hispanic traditions popular in Westport High School.
What does Hispanic Heritage Month mean to you?
It's mean to show my students how a lot of Hispanic people make contribution to our music, our science, math, and Department of Justice, and show them how they contribute in this country and other Hispanic country too.
How do you think your cultural background influences your teaching?
Well, I think because I learned English like a second language when I'm an adult, I can understand how the students feel when they're learning another language. And for my Spanish speakers, it's reinforced them to be proud of our language and our culture and our traditions. That is, we want the student learn, and my Spanish one, I want them learn our beautiful language. It's a romantic language, and how they can appreciate the music, the artists, and how it's important to have Spanish like a second language in this country.
Mia, do you know how to salsa?
No, but I love to learn.
Well, the Freedom Public Library hosted salsa lessons for the community in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month. Daniel went to check it out. Let's tune in.
Hello, Westport High School, and happy Hispanic Heritage Month. Today, we're at the Marion County Public Library, where they'll be holding salsa lessons tonight. So, let's put a little sazon in our shoes and head straight to dancing. Latin dance, the perfect way to explore this culture. Today, Cindy Sato and Ratna Suthar from Baile Caliente Dance Studio are here to tell us why a little spice in our shoes is important, and more information on the studio will be provided.
So we usually do it to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. So since I started here in the library like 4 years ago, we started doing it to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month, and all library programs are free.
The lessons generally consist of a warm-up and then a more didactic portion, like a more lecture portion of concepts that we're going to be going over. And then we practice some footwork, so solo dancing, and then we practice some partner work.
So that everybody feels comfortable going to a party or just dancing by themselves. So usually the classes are about 1 hour here at the library, but when you talk to Courtney, he will tell you he has like a different method and his classes are a little different, so it varies, yeah.
And then we try to incorporate the footwork elements also into the partner work. So like today, you know how we did the side basic footwork, and then we incorporated it into the partner work. So things similar to that, although they get more complex as the classes become more advanced. Yes, I think it's good for your mental health and it's good for your brain, because in this day and age we spend a lot of time looking at screens, and when you have a hobby or something that's more physical where you're not looking at a screen, it's actually really great for your brain. You know, the 3 hours that I spend teaching class typically on a Thursday night is the longest I go without looking at a screen.
I think that for the people that are interested in learning a new culture, going through dance and food and music is the best way to do it. I think a lot of our cultures, we represent a lot of what we are through those, cultural expressions. So for me, I would recommend it as a way to dip your toe and get to know different cultures and different ways of living life.
Our girls volleyball team has had a historic season,
totaling 16 wins and 62.5% winning percentage. Our girls were on fire.
We had the opportunity to speak with their coach, Mr. Rasdal, and learn about what it takes to build a winning team.
Let's toss it over to Mr. Rasdal with more on an incredible season.
Besides skill, we're looking for coachable athletes, players with some leadership skills, communication. We often call them soft skills in the classroom. We want people who want to be a part of a team and want to contribute to that team kind of more than themselves. Routine is big for me. If it's a big game or a tournament game or a home game, we try to keep our routine very similar. Try to time it out so that it seems like it's not a big deal. That it seems like it's just kind of everyday business as usual. I'm fairly laid back most of the time. Some of the girls might say otherwise at times, but my coaching style, I'm more of a manager. I try to manage the program and try to empower my athletes to make their own decisions on and off the court. I'm not a huge kind of X's and O's kind of game manipulator. In the past, I've used assistant coaches that have been brought on that are much smarter in that area than me. I think growing emotionally and mentally goes back to the family style atmosphere. It also goes back to setting a realistic expectation where mistakes happen. It's volleyball. There are hundreds of possibilities of things going good and bad, and not feeling like you have to be perfect all the time. We're going to have those errors and those mistakes. And then I also hope that my athletes feel they can come to me with anything on or off the court. Again, it's big for me to go back to that kind of family atmosphere. Our strength this year, we're very scrappy. We hustle. We're very determined. We are usually smaller than most of our teams. We play some teams out of Orlando, St. Augustine, St. John's area, and they're typically much taller than we are. So we have to rely on knowing where we need to be at all times, and outworking our competition, and being disciplined enough to take care of what we can control. Our big goals are always, district championship, compete for the Marion Athletic Conference championship. Those are our team goals. We were runners up this year. We finished second in the MAC tournament, the Marion Athletic Conference. Unfortunately, we were disappointed in the district tournament, and we fell in the quarterfinals. But off season, hopefully we just kind of retool and get ready for next season. To make our team come in positive, come in ready to work hard, hustle, communicate, be a good teammate, be there every day, be consistent, hold each other accountable, and of course, having a little bit of skill certainly does not hurt.
Last Saturday, our chorus students hosted their fall concert.
Their beautiful voices brought in a full crowd.
Here's a look at an incredible night of song.
Chorus is a place where all different types of people can come together to create one beautiful sound, one community coming together to create music that unites us. When it comes to their singing, my biggest thing is building confidence. So being able to be vulnerable and put forth your best sound. So the biggest thing that I do is coach them, as I try to find their specific sound and let them be comfortable with who they are in their specific sound. I had some really great music educators throughout the years that really instilled and fostered a wonderful love of music, and I wanted to be that person for my students.
Don't forget tonight's FFA Spaghetti Night here at Westport. It's free admission with an auction and all, so come out and support our FFA program.
And that's all the news we have for today, Westport. Remember, we are prompt,
prepared,
polite,
and productive.
We are Westport. Go Wolfpack.